All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy NOA Banks back with another one. And today, first off, I'm actually going to jump back and talk about the video from yesterday covering baby pips. I'm sorry, my energy was so down and I could not read. I was tired. What can I say? So I'm going to bring more energy to these videos, especially now that I'm not going to be putting my face in as many of these. So you feel me? I want you guys to get a good experience and have a lot of energy coming from me so you can feel the energy and want to stay and watch. You feel me? So what we're going to be doing today is what I'm going to start calling a rap, or as real as possible, ARAP. I'm going to be as real and deep and honest with you guys about my trading, about my strategy, about backtesting, about everything related to me growing NOA. And I'm not going to try and charge you guys. For a while, I really wanted to take my skills at the level that they are now and turn them into a course and start having you guys pay me to learn from me. But reality is, once you see my trade statistics, you'll see why I feel like it's necessary for me to just show you guys me growing myself to be worthy of even making a trading course and selling it to you guys. So that's me being as real as possible. So right now I'm on MQL5, which is a little database connected to the broker I have, which is Hugo's Way. And this comes free with your, with your trading, MetaTrader 4, excuse me. So once you sign into MetaTrader 4, I'm actually going to screen record this for you guys. So I'll put this up on the screen so you can follow along with me. But what you want to do is go to your MetaTrader 4 and then go to your settings, and midway down the screen you'll see account monitoring, and so you click that. Oh, I don't know why it signed me out, but anyways, so you sign into here, and once you're onto that, it will actually take you to this website, the one that you see on the screen. And once you see this website, what you want to do is log in, and it'll ask you to put in your account's information, like the login that you have to put into MetaTrader 4 and the password you have to put into MetaTrader 4 to be able to trade. And once you do that, then you'll be able to go to this website and actually see some really cool things. So I'm going to go to my signals area, and you can see that I have public signals right here, and my growth is negative 93% a month, which is bonkers, right? So right here we can see that my equity is $127.73, and I'm going to give you a little rundown of why it's at this number, because you can see my initial deposit is actually about 6,000 right here, which technically still isn't even true. So I started this account back in December 2021. I want to say maybe even November, but I originally put in $1,000, I want to say, and I flipped that to about 2,000, and then I withdrew some of it, paid some bills, whatever. And then over the course of the month, I ended up blowing my account down to about $150, and my boy Tracy actually passed me $2,000, and I tossed that into the account. And you can look right here, after I logged 2,000 in the account, I brought it up to, wait, why can I see? Here we go. So I originally had brought it up to about $6,000, and over the course of some time, I ended up blowing that down to what is now this $127. And so if we look at my trade statistics, I've taken 75 trades, 28 of them have been profitable and 47 of them have been losses. My best trade was 604 from one entry, and my worst trade was $1,260 off one entry. Like, you can see all my numbers, all my statistics, and you can see that they're not necessarily good. For each pair, I'm down around 1,000, Bitcoin being around 1,500. And I'm down 371,000 pips on Bitcoin. That is obscene to me. But again, this is just me being as real as possible, so that over the course of these next few weeks, few months, few years, as I continue to make these videos, continue to upgrade or update you guys, you'll see that I made leaps and bounds. I made a lot of changes to the trading I'm doing, and I honestly made a difference. And you can see I'm being as real as possible. So if you see me make a 100K withdrawal, do not tell me I am faking anything. Don't tell me I'm bullshitting. Don't tell me any of that BS, because you see right now my profit is negative $4,474 and my equity is $127. Bro, you can see I've put in roughly with my initial deposit, which is slightly off, and the deposit that have come afterwards, I put in almost over $7,000. I put in over $7,000, and you see I only have 127 left of that. So, by the way, here's my risk. You can see that my risk tolerance is very, like, over 100%. Like, it's just fucking crazy. But when I come back, I'm shitting on niggas. I have hella money, and I have everything I want. I'm buying everything I need. Don't put your hand out and ask for anything from me, because I showed you the game plan. I showed you where I came from. I gave you the trades I took. I told you everything I'm learning. I'm putting it all out there for free. And so when the tables turn, when I get on the vibe I'm trying to get on, and I know I'm going to get on here in a second, then either be with me or stand against me, because right here, I'm being as real as possible, showing my heart, showing my guts, and showing you my failures before the success comes. But, alright, so today, we're about to do the first video of me back testing. And so you can see my watch list over here. I got EU, Euro USD, Bitcoin, the DXY, the dollar currency index, and also I have NAS 100, the price of the stock exchange versus the price of the US dollar. And as you saw, I only have 127 bucks in my account, so right now I don't have the leverage or margin to be able to hold a trade on NAS 100 or US 100. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back test from February, just showing you exactly what my trading strategy is, exactly how I would read the charts, and exactly what's going on and what's on my mind. And I'm just going to go through it, right? So right here, overall, it looks like we're starting to get an uptrend because we're on the 30, but we want to jump to the 4-hour and really check to see what's going on. As you can see, price is just shaking down, boom, and it's pulling back up. So for me, some people trade support and resistance. I am a supply and demand type guy. And when we get to that through the baby pips videos, I'll explain more of exactly why this is how I draw my supply lines and demand lines, but just know that's what it is for now. And so right here, price is moving up and it's really impulsive towards that. So I'm on the flip side gonna also watch this supply zone down here in case price wants to come down and bounce off. But anyways, I'm gonna set my short here off the supply zone, and I'm gonna pull my fib out from here all the way down. Whoa, what did I just do? Pull this all the way down through this low, and we're gonna take this to the negative 272. And I may be wrong. The thing about trading is you have to account for losses, so let's see what I get. Okay, so stop loss got hit. Boom. What we're gonna do, look at this again and see what we can change and what we can make different for a better trade outcome this next time. So if we go to the 30, there's not any good supply or demand zones that I really like, but I am going to take a little risk shortening all the way to the 15-minute and coming off. Whoa. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to let this rock real quick so I can get a better idea of what is happening, because I thought this was going to short. So, okay, long. And really quick, I'm going to jump back and show you this. This is a problem that I have with trading anyways, so I think this is a really good thing to show you guys. When you're trading, you have to have a lot of confidence in your entries. I had this supply zone, or demand zone, marked up for a possible trade, and because I wasn't sure and I was unconfident, I chose not to. And I'm going to be using some audio clips from some traders that I watch and people that I use as motivation and things like that. But they'll all say, you got to trust your markup and you got to believe in yourself and what you got going on. And if you don't do that, then you can't succeed. And so I need to be more quick and just accepting of taking the trades and the entries that I get and see fit. I'm like, look at this. Just a beautiful snipe for an easy TP. and now the trend is more secure. Now I know more of what's going on, so I can make better trading decisions from here. So now we're looking at more of an uptrend, and we want to find the next place that is going to pull back to. But all right, even off backtesting, I'm just gonna go through and keep like working on this, seeing what I can do. Even off of backtesting stuff, genuinely, like I said, when it comes to being as real as possible, like I want to really tell you guys what it is for what it is and not hold anything back. So like I'm gonna start with my journey from about a year ago. So actually no, it's right in this time a year ago. Last year I was working as a caretaker over at this one place here in Great Falls, Montana. And it was cool. I was making a fair amount of money. I was working a lot of hours, and it wasn't the hardest job. The hardest thing I had to do was really cook for my clients. But what really messed me up was I ended up getting injured at a track meet. And when I got injured, I went into work that day telling them that I probably shouldn't go to work. Oh, that's tragic, especially if this goes back through stop loss or TP, just like I thought it would. So note for next time, use 40 pips of risk, be a little bit better. Or even notice that you're trading to the boom. Okay. But yeah, so I got injured at a track meet doing long jump, and I really wasn't supposed to be walking. And I went in, my client had a really big temper tantrum and ended up kicking me in my injured leg. And so when that happened, I told my boss, like, look, I need you to get somebody to come in and cover for me for the next day. And I'll be into work next week, but right now I don't think it's safe for me to come into work. Like, I gotta watch out for my track scholarship. Like, there's more important things to me in this life than working at this group home. And they were like, all right, we'll see what we can do about getting you out of here and getting someone to cover for you, but we're really short-staffed, so I don't know. And so the next morning I woke up, called, and said, hey, is there anybody who can cover for me? I really appreciate it. And they were like, no, you gotta come into work. So I came into work that next day. My client ended up running away from work. So like I was hobbling after him, and he ended up like trying to fight me, hit me multiple other times, a bunch of other stuff. So I quit my job, or excuse me, I'm gonna jump back. So after that, I was like thinking about whether I should quit my job or not, and I ended up getting or having a $3,000 trade day. So like in the matter of a day, I made more than I was making in a month working at this group home. I had just been injured, got kicked by my client, and so to me there was really no reason for me to continue working at the job I was working at. So what I did is I put in my letter of resignation and quit right then that Sunday following the event that happened. And so when that happened, I've been just going on my own, completely trying to figure out how to make money, what to do, and how to be as successful as possible with no income unless it's from trading. And so that's why I ended up having a different trading account. And anyways, so yeah, I quit my job and I've been trying to trade for the past year, and for the most part I've been paying my rent, my utilities, everything from trading. Jesus, I am on a losing streak. But that's why I've been paying for my rent, utilities, everything from trading. And on the flip side, I was also taking some time doing some work, doing junk removal with this one guy I met when I got my apartment. And so those pretty much have been my two forms of income for the past year and a half. But I just haven't been consistent with trading, and so it got to a point where now I have no money in my bank account. I have no money to trade. Just blew the account my boy gave me. Like, everything is really just hitting the fan. But right now is when I feel like if I take the time to really show you, if you're in a similar situation to me, like you can make it through with trading or with whatever you're going or whatever you want to do and whatever you're passionate about, I feel like that's the right road for me to take, because right now I'm really just, I'm pushing through based off a dream, you feel me? Like, I think forex can become something special for me, and it can become the career I believe it can be. And right now I see no evidence. Like, here, I'm gonna jump back here. I see no evidence that this is gonna work out. And so I'm putting it on YouTube, so as I grow, as I improve, as I see change, I can have you guys here with me to go through this walk, you feel me? Like, I think so much of this will be so motivational and so beneficial to new traders that are getting in the game soon, to people who are inspired by me to come trade and they want to get in the game, or for someone who might be rapping right now and is 100% as broke as me, has no car like me, is trying to figure out how he's gonna go get some groceries because he don't got a car to go pick them up. Like, if you're going through something similar as me, by the way, when you're trading, leave your stop losses outside your supply and demand zones. A little key. But yeah, if you're in a similar situation to me, same position as me, that is tragic. But if you're going through something similar and as trying as I'm going through at this current moment, bro, like, realize I'm right here with you. I'm going through it, and you can watch my journey and believe in me, and realize that the same faith you put in me to watch my videos, to believe in what I gotta say, and to follow my path is the same thing you're gonna have to do for yourself. Like, it's not gonna be easy. Nothing's gonna be simple. You feel me? You just gotta keep putting in the work each day, and when things are hard, keep pushing through. You never know what's gonna happen and when you're gonna hit that level of success you want. But for me, I'm putting myself under a scope so that you guys can see when I hit that level of success. Like, I'm not capping on anything. I'm not faking on anything. I don't want to put up a facade that I'm making thousands, millions, whatever a day, and you guys ask how I got there without me being able to show you. This is exactly what I did to get here. And you cannot sugarcoat anything. You cannot bullshit anything. You can't try and fake me out of what I know to be true for myself, you feel me? So that's me being as real as possible. But now we should be looking for a long one. I don't really know what to talk about. That's kind of all I really want to talk about, but I'm still backtesting, so I guess alright, cool, fuck it. So real quick, I want to talk about the plans I have, the goals I have, and where I think I'm actually going to scale this. So you feel me? You guys can already see right now I have $127 in my trading account. It continued to short. Tragic. But you can see I'm down bad right now. Like, I don't have money to trade. I don't have any leverage. There's not many things going for me. But one thing I will say is that right. I don't have any money in my trading account. But as I was saying earlier, like, when I'm withdrawing 10K, 100K, whatever, just know that it's real. That's genuinely my goal. At the end of this month, my goal is to 100x this account to about 1,200. And that's going to be a challenge. I'm not saying it's going to be easy and that it's going to be super doable, but I definitely believe I can make that happen. And over the course of like the rest of this year, I really want to scale this account to easily 50K or something like that, while using tolerable risk. Like, each trader is different, so I can't say proper risk, because what's proper for me may not be proper for you. But I definitely think that I'll be able to scale this up to something large and worthy, just based off, I didn't get in that trade. But okay, so at this point, this is my final trade setup for EU for tonight. By the way, I forgot to put this here. Overall, it's a downtrend, and it's playing around in the zone, so I'm thinking it's going to short off. My only other thought would be that it actually comes back up to here before shorting off. So I'll say those are like my 2 trade setups that I'm thinking about. But when it comes to trading, to growing, to everything, I'm going to restate it one more time. I genuinely want to grow this account to around 1,200 by the end of this month, but by the end of this year to around 50,000. I want to make it consistent withdrawing $5,000, maybe $10,000 a month off of a $10,000 or $50,000 trading account. I think that's very manageable and doable, especially, you feel me, having this support system, having you guys here to really critique me, to stand here and question, are you using proper risk? Did you follow your trade plan? Did you do this? Did you do that? And really put me under a lens, because I'm putting myself under the lens of social media. I think this is more than manageable, more than attainable, and I think I could help some of you guys get on this path and we can grow together. So thank you for coming and watching. I've been as real as I possibly can. I have not held back anything. I have not capped. I've been truthful, you feel me? Never or always, and I'm always going to keep it real with y'all. So thank you for coming out here. It's been your boy, NOA Banks, back with another one, keeping it as real as possible. I'll catch y'all.